Every ginger cat you've ever seen is carrying around a genetic story most owners have no idea about. 10 of them, actually. Orange tabbies are everywhere online. Viral videos, meme pages, comic strips, your neighbor's front porch. They've basically got their own fan base at this point. But almost nobody actually knows why they look the way they do, why they're built the way they're built, or why they seem to show up on your feed constantly. So today, we're covering 10 genuinely fun, factual, science-backed facts about ginger cats. If you're the kind of person who appreciates animal science explained properly, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notification, because this channel does exactly that every single week. By the end of this video, you'll know the actual genetics, patterns, and quirks behind orange tabby cats. Stick around for fact number 7, because it explains something you've probably noticed on social media 100 times without ever knowing why it's happening. Number 1. Tabby is the pattern, orange is the color. Here's the foundational fact almost everyone gets slightly wrong. Orange tabby isn't one single trait. It's two separate genes stacked on top of each other. One gene controls the orange pigment. A completely different gene controls the tabby striping pattern underneath it. Every orange cat actually carries tabby markings, whether they're bold and obvious or barely visible. There's no such thing as a truly solid orange cat, just a spectrum of how visible the tabby pattern is on top of the orange base. Number 2, there are 4 different tabby patterns. Not all tabby patterns look the same. There are actually 4 recognized types. Mackerel, with narrow vertical stripes, classic, with swirled bullseye pattern on the sides, spotted, and ticked, where each hair has multiple bands of color creating an almost sandy textured look. An orange cat can technically show up in any of these 4 styles, meaning orange tabby is really an umbrella term covering several distinct visual patterns, not one look. Number 3. The forehead marking. Nearly every tabby cat, orange included, has a distinctive M-shaped marking on their forehead. It shows up consistently across almost all tabby-patterned cats, regardless of color. Folklore has attached all kinds of legends to that marking over centuries across different cultures, but functionally, it's just part of the same tabby gene expression responsible for the stripes and swirls across the rest of the body. Number 4. The male majority. The orange gene sits directly on the X chromosome. Male cats only have one X chromosome, meaning a single copy of the gene is enough to make them fully orange. Female cats have 2 X chromosomes, meaning they'd need the orange gene on both copies, a much rarer genetic coincidence. That's why roughly 4 out of every orange cats you see are male. It's not preference or personality, it's just simple chromosome arithmetic playing out in fur. Number 5. The freckle effect. Many orange cats, especially ones with lighter pink skin around the nose, lips, and eyelids, develop small dark freckles over time, a completely harmless condition called lentigo. It's linked to the same pigment pathway responsible for the orange coat itself, which means your cat isn't collecting dirt on his face as he ages, he is just slowly unlocking bonus spots, like a loyalty program for pigment cells. Number 6. The redhead link. The pigment responsible for orange fur is pheomelanin, the exact same category of pigment responsible for red hair in humans. The genetics work completely differently between species, but the underlying pigment chemistry is functionally the same base ingredient. So somewhere out there, a ginger cat and a human redhead are technically working with the same base paint color, just following 2 totally different genetic instruction manuals. Number 7. They go viral so often. Orange cats seem to dominate meme pages and viral clips far more than their actual population size would suggest, and there's a genuinely logical reason. Bright orange fur creates strong visual contrast against most backgrounds, making orange cats easier to spot, easier to photograph clearly, and easier to edit into memes with readable expressions. It's less orange cats are funnier, and more orange cats are just better lit for the algorithm by default. If that fact just changed how you see your entire social media feed, that's exactly the kind of thing this channel covers. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's a good time. Subscribe right now, turn on the notification, and stay tuned to the MeowWoof station. Number 8. The eye color connection. Orange and gold eye tones frequently appear together in cats, since the same pigment pathways responsible for coat color also influence eye pigmentation. It's not guaranteed, but it's common enough that a warm-eyed orange cat is almost a matched set by design. Think of it as color coordination handled entirely by biology, no stylist required. Number 9. The nickname Ginger comes from an actual spice comparison. The nickname isn't random branding, it's a direct color comparison to the warm, reddish-brown tone of actual ginger root. The term has been used colloquially for centuries to describe reddish coloring in both animals and humans. So next time someone calls their cat Gingy, they're technically making a spice reference older than most family recipes. Number 10. The folklore factor. In several cultural traditions, orange and calico-patterned cats have historically been associated with good fortune, prosperity, or protection, long before internet fame ever entered the picture. Ironic, considering orange cat energy today usually implies chaos rather than luck, but the folklore reputation actually predates the meme reputation by centuries. Two separate genes create the look. 4 tabby patterns exist underneath it. The forehead M is universal to tabbies. Chromosome math explains the male majority. Freckles show up with age. The pigment matches human red hair. Visual contrast fuels viral fame. Eye color often matches the coat. The nickname comes from real spice, and the lucky reputation predates the internet entirely. So next time a ginger cat shows up on your feed for the 100th time this month, you'll actually know the real science and the real history behind exactly why he looks and shows up online the way he does. If you enjoyed learning something you'll actually repeat to someone this week, before you leave, subscribe right now. Turn on the notification bell because this channel breaks down real, surprising pet science every single week, and the next video is going to be just as good. Drop a comment and tell me if you own a ginger cat and which fact surprised you the most. I read every single one, and it might inspire the next video. See you in the next one!